What's up, guys? Welcome back to I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. Last night, we did our session. I had a little bit of technical difficulties with my mic, so you won't be able to hear me during the episode, so I'm going to try to edit myself in. But on this podcast, we talked about Kevin Durant's trade request and a little bit of free agency. We also talked about UCLA and USC going to the Big Ten. And of course, everybody's new favorite game, man, America's favorite game. Who's that baller? So enjoy this podcast. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but gotta do what we gotta do, baby. Next on I Said It Sports. Subscribe. Please subscribe. So, everybody, how do you guys feel about Kevin Durant requesting the trade? And where do we go from here? I mean, is he going to get traded? Brianna, how do you feel about Kevin Durant right now?
I was not that dramatic. I went through my 7 stages of grief only because I thought they were going to, and they might still run it back and be a team no matter what, but I thought that this is our year. The team's back together. Let's go. And then he said that he wanted out. And I think it's more of an organization thing. Like, he's not here for the Brooklyn organization. I don't think it's him trying to get away from Kyrie. I mean, it could be, but I don't think that's it, really. I think it's the organization. I think he's just over that organization. And that's fine. It is what it is. I don't know if he's going anywhere because they haven't made any play yet. And it's Kevin Durant, so you would think that it would already been happening, or we would hear something was happening. If nothing's happening, I don't know. I don't think he's leaving. I know he wants to leave. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Damn, KD. It's tough, man. I feel
we can't say that this man did not give all that he had to this organization. It wasn't like he didn't sit out all of those games on purpose. He was hurt. Those are the reasons why he sat out. He didn't sit out just because the wind was blowing the east and not the west today. He sat out because he was hurt. And when he did play, he gave 100% on the court, no matter who was on the court. Without James Harden, with James Harden. Without Kyrie, with Kyrie. He was the one who was still putting in 100 every time he stepped on the court.
But isn't it KD's responsibility to, as a leader, to tell Kyrie, like, hey, bro, or say something to him like, hey, bro, we need you out there, bro. I need you to play tonight. Like, what's going on? Get the vaccination or whatever you need to do to get on the court.
So my thing is, you're a grown man. I can't tell you what to do. You know, like I can tell you, hey, yo, what you're doing is fucked up. It ain't gonna change the fact that you're gonna keep doing it. You grown at the end of the day. I can't tell you what it is and what it ain't. You're gonna do what you want to do. You're a grown man. No, that's not his responsibility.
All right, check this out, man. I feel a lot of ways about KD right now, man. I agree with pretty much everything you said, Brianna. Hey, when KD was able, he did his job. I feel like he held up his end of the bargain. I also, in that same breath, feel like KD, these dudes paid you for a year to just rehab because we believe in you that much. And then you recommitted and signed another contract. And it's only been 1 year, and you was like, bruh, I want out. I don't believe the ploy thing because KD has never been one to mind other people's money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been that kind of guy. So I don't see him trying to jeopardize his own career just because, oh yeah, just because we can't keep Kyrie. Hey, Kyrie his own man. He already know how that go. Man, to be honest, it don't surprise me that he won't out for real. Hey man, trying to lead a team to a championship is fucking hard. And he, I don't know. I don't know. KD, I just feel like the dude let stuff get under his skin so much, and I feel like it be affecting some of the shit that he be saying or some of the shit that he be doing more than it should. Cause like if this was the case, bruh, you should have never left Golden State. Should have just stayed in Golden State. Y'all could have had a chance to be the greatest dynasty ever, probably. Greatest
We know
dynasty
why he
ever.
left Golden State.
Bruh.
It was
Fuck
2
all
reasons.
that.
Because he wanted to do it on his own, and because Draymond Green is some straight boo-boo. That nigga does too much.
Do he really want to do it on his own? Because he
wants to.
said he wants to go, he prefers to go to the Heat or the Suns. Going to either of those teams, I feel like it's gonna be like the same thing it was in Golden State.
It's not, because Golden State is not the same, right? Because Golden State they won one. They was winning without him. Like they got to a championship without him.
Yeah.
The Suns get there and they can't make it. Like they get there, they get to the finish line, they can't cross the line.
No.
So
I'm not talking about winning. I'm talking about leading the team. Cause like the Warriors, even though KD was the best player on the team, no doubt. Yeah, 100%. But that's Steph Curry team. This nigga's the leader of the team. If he go to Miami, Jimmy Butler the leader of that team. KD not the leader of that team.
He doesn't want to be a leader. He just wants to go play basketball.
But that's what I'm saying. If it's about to be all of that, why did you leave?
But I'm saying, so the type of player that he is, right? He wants to just be able to go, I want to go play basketball. I want to go play ball. Right?
That's why he should have just stayed.
He didn't want to, like, I am not even a basketball player, and I can't stand Draymond. I would never want to be in the same room with that nigga. I know for a fact that nigga, I don't want to play with that nigga. You do too much for me. I'm gonna have to put my hands on you, and then it's gonna be an even bigger problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave while I can. Plus, I got other shit I want to do by myself. Then I feel like he's able, like the organization in the way Monte runs his organization with the Suns is different. It's better than what Steve Nash is doing and whatever Brooklyn is doing over there. I think it's just an organization issue.
All right. So I feel like stuff like this don't just come overnight, right?
Right.
Why did you commit and sign the contract?
Because he thought all his boys was gonna be there. I thought I was riding out with my team.
But Kyrie's opted in. Kyrie has at least opted in for this year.
For a year. Yeah.
Yeah. So
for a year.
You wouldn't at least like try to ride it out this year? Because think about it. So let's say, because honestly, I believe KD is going to end up in Brooklyn this year anyway, just because of the mountain that it's going to take to move if you want KD. And all the teams that got pieces that could get KD, they can't trade them because these dudes is like locked in with a lot of these dudes locked in with like these rookie extensions and shit. That shit make them untradeable. So I feel like they gonna end up in Brooklyn anyway. But I'm like, bro, them boys just went and got TJ Warren. Them boys just went and signed somebody else. Like with the roster that Brooklyn got right now, I ain't saying that they the favorite. But them niggas is definitely in the top half of the East, like for sure.
That's what I'm saying. So obviously, it's not a team issue. It's not the team. It has to be a bigger issue than him playing in Brooklyn. It has to be. This man has played in OKC with garbage besides Russell Westbrook and James Harden when they was there for that little bit of time. He could have left. He could have been like, yo, I want to leave. Yo, I want to leave. Yo, and he didn't. He stayed. So this is his first time doing it. It has to be a bigger issue than him not wanting to play with the team no more.
I don't know, dog.
It has to be like it's not. He's not known for opting out of his contract. Yes, he left OKC when his contract was up. He left when it was time for him to go. He left Golden State when it was time for him to go.
Yeah.
So him saying that he wants to leave is obviously a bigger problem.
But
that
my
we don't understand.
My thing is,
even
with that, you don't want to, because of what you got right now, you don't want to run it this one time, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It must be something there. Like, I'm really having issues with this situation here, and I can't get past it. I can't.
To Brianna's point, the rumors was out that like KD hadn't talked to none of them for like weeks since the season had ended and shit. That's what they showed.
What I said here was the two teams that we know of that KD wants to go to was the Suns and also the Heat. Both first place teams from last year. So how can we sit up here and say that he just wants to go and build his own team?
That's what they showed.
When he's already had opportunities to build his own team in the first place when he was in OKC. For Brianna to sit up there and say, what I said was, for you to say that he was playing with garbage, he had Russell, which you pointed out. He also had Harden, which you pointed out.
Do you think the loyalty really run that deep, though? I know these niggas, and don't get me wrong, I know they rich. You know what I'm saying? But come on, bro. I
don't know if the loyalty runs that deep because
I don't know, dog.
I don't know if the loyalty runs that deep because he sat across from the table with Russell Westbrook and whatchamacallit and told them, yo, I'm coming back to OKC, and then left the next day. I don't know if the loyalty run that deep.
So you wanted James Harden there. They got James Harden. James Harden wanted out. They asked you, should we trade James Harden? He said, yeah, because he wants out. You signed off on all the things that you wanted. They signed off on. They're running the organization.
Yep.
You're saying
100%.
that, and he's decided that he doesn't want to be there no more. This is something that you built. Period. Whether you like it or not, that's the facts. They decided that. You asked for somebody, they went and got them. You said they wanted out. They asked you, should we go ahead and trade him? You cool with that? He said, go ahead and trade him. How you going to get mad at a man? How you going to sit up here and say that he didn't build the organization? He definitely did.
100%.
Him and Kyrie definitely did, and now you want out. But we gave you everything you wanted. Come on, bro. Can't have it both ways.
What the fuck
you're just making assumptions.
But what is he supposed to say?
We don't know what this NBA team is doing because this nigga want to leave.
Hold on, but think about it.
There's no excuse. He didn't do anything wrong. He's leaving because he is obviously a bigger problem. But he did all he could. No, that can't. That's not it. That's what you're assuming.
Still gotta make that decision.
He could have been left. It didn't go right for 3. Them niggas been together for 3 years. It ain't been going right. He could have been left. Bruh. He's not running. He's not running from because he could have left. He could have asked to leave. He did all he did last year in the playoffs, and them niggas lost. He was dropping 30 points a game, and nobody else was helping him out. James was sitting over there with a bum knee, hamstring. He could have left then. Nigga, I don't want to be here no more. He didn't. He came back another year. He came back. I told you it has to be a bigger issue. It can't just be the team fell apart, so now I'm gonna leave. That's not it. He's never been that player since he's been in the NBA. When have we known the team to fall apart and he's leaving?
I mean, I say so too much about this guy. I mean, he is an elite player. I give him that. He's one of the greatest of all time. I give him that.
For sure.
Top 50.
Bye, Sean.
I get that. As far as loyalty, I really can't give him. Because at the end of the day, you like the foundation supposed to hold the whole house together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I do, like I said, with you, like I see what you were saying from like the last couple locations he was at and he stuck it through. But I mean, as soon as Kyrie signed, he like deuces. You know what I'm saying? That kind of look kind of ugly. You know what I mean? Like
it looks bad.
that,
Yes, I agree.
yeah, it looks terrible. That's like somebody. As soon as somebody your house, you get up and leave the room. You know what I'm saying? Or it looks bad. So with that being said, I just don't respect that type of behavior. But at the end of the day, the way the game is played is the players leave. So he can make that decision to leave or stay when he wants to. I actually him playing out this season because with now the trades has been going on, it's like gonna be like moving mountains to get him somewhere else. And the teams that picking, they will have to give up elite star players to get that. And he might as well stay where he at. If he, you already got a Kyrie, you already got star players. So if you get traded for like, let's just say Jimmy, who else you got? Tyler Hero, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you back to square one again. It's just you got a different jersey on. So I don't know if this man trying to collect jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is this jersey gonna be retired at the end of the day?
No,
okay,
he's trying to collect jerseys. He's played for 3 teams.
No,
How
but
is he collecting jerseys? How many teams has LeBron played for?
That's a legit question.
Okay,
though.
Then.
That's a legit question though, because we know KD at minimum is gonna be top 20 all time in everybody's eyes. We know that as a minimum. So damn, this nigga jersey gonna need to be retired somewhere. But where would it be retired? Are you gonna retire it in Golden State, even though he only played for 2 years? Well, no, 3 years. He was there for 3 years.
I don't know. I think it's gonna probably be OKC.
I mean, I ain't gonna act like this nigga was OKC. Like, oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Now he was OKC.
Yeah, it's very damaging though, because like I said, man, these players they ask for what they want, they get what they want, and then they're ready to throw up deuces, man. You got the money, you got the players, you got your coach, you got the location. It's like, damn, this is what you offer back. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
That was my thing. 1 year into the contract, though.
Yeah.
They're going to have to trade everybody. Guess what? Devin Booker got a rookie extension. He is untradeable. They're not going to take DeAndre Ayton and Mikal Bridges. And like we said, brother, the Rudy Gobert trade fucking set the world on fire, bro. Because come on, man, them boys gave up 5 picks and 5 players. Imagine what they gon', bro. Them boys gonna want your whole team for Kevin Durant, bro.
Ain't your summer league team.
I feel like
we need to know who you looking at in college.
I feel like he knows this. That's why he picked these 2 teams, because he is you know that if you're trading KD, I want the best player on the other team. If I'm giving you KD, I need something just as good to get, and he knows it's not happening. It's not happening.
So he's calling him bluff. So he's gonna be staying in Brooklyn.
Yes, he's staying in Brooklyn. I don't think he's going anywhere. I don't think it was.
So, do you think he did this just to like light a fire?
Yes. Something got to be done.
So what's gonna make KD happy? He's already gotten everything that he wanted. You got Kyrie. You playing with Kyrie. You got James. Then you didn't want James didn't want to play no more. So you said go ahead and go. What's gonna make KD happy, Brianna?
I don't know what's making him unhappy, so I can't tell you what's gonna make him happy. I don't know what's making him unhappy, but obviously it's something. But like what I'm saying is like if I work somewhere and management is trash, even though they done gave me a raise, they promoted me to supervisor, but management sucks, I'm leaving. Fuck you. I don't gotta stay here. Management sucks. I can't get with the management. I don't care what you gave me. I don't care. It's me and you. It's me and you can't see eye to eye. I'm not working for you. Yes, if me and you can't see eye to eye, I'm not working for you. Period.
None of that matters because the Timberwolves got Rudy Gobert and they about to smash on everybody.
I don't think so.
So now that the Timberwolves have
I don't think so.
Rudy Gobert, and still was able to keep Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, D'Lo.
No.
Does this make them a contender? I am of the belief that it makes them a contender instantly because it solves a lot of their problems. Defensively,
but they're always a contender.
Offensively, no, but he can be the dirty guy. He can be the big dirty guy. You know, pick up the loose rebounds. You know, do all the things that Karl Anthony Towns really don't want to do. Right. So I think that this makes them an instant contender. What say you guys? I say that it makes them an instant contender. So, what y'all think?
Contender, period.
But they were always a contender.
Man, look, I think y'all underplaying this a little bit, man. Them boys probably gonna be top 3 in the West. Bruh, all I'm gonna say is they gave up a lot. They didn't give up Anthony Edwards. They also did not give up D'Lo. Bruh, now they're gonna be fucking around sometimes. Karl Anthony Towns gonna play the 4 every now and then. If both of them boys is out there, the biggest thing I took from this is fewer possessions for any team they play. Because no matter what, one of them boys gonna be on the court more than likely every time, dog. And like you said, with the numbers that Anthony Edwards gonna put up, numbers that D'Lo usually put up, the numbers that Karl Anthony Towns that they paid him to put up, you ain't gotta worry about Rudy Gobert scoring shit. Nigga, I need you to come here and do that defensive player of the year shit that you be doing. Telling top 3 seed in the West next year, bro.
But see, the thing is, give up all that draft capital. They went for a win now type situation.
That is 100% true. So if they gonna do it, they gotta do it right now because there is no future. And like we were saying earlier, man, them boys ain't gonna have no fucking first round draft pick till I'm 40, bro. Yeah, I'm only 32. Yeah, they jump go. The last pick is like 2029 or some shit. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas is gonna hate. Niggas is gonna hate playing the Timberwolves, bro. 2 of these big ass niggas are down here wrecking everything. Now, I'm talking about fewer possessions per game when you play these dudes, bro. Because one of them is grabbing the board. And like I said, if they mess around and have them on the floor at the same time, now you got Karl Anthony Towns abusing your power forward. Man, get the fuck out of here. That shit is gonna be terrible.
John, since you the resident Laker fan, we had to address this topic. Is Kyrie going to the Lakers, man? You know, I mean, it's not an easy trade to make. I understand because you see his ability and you just wonder, like, man, he got to be this guy, man. He got to be this guy. I got to get everything for this dude. Are people really going to pay that price that they really want? Nah, they not. But is Kyrie going to go to the Lakers, man? Let's cut out all the bullshit, Sean. Is Kyrie going to the Lakers? You the resident Laker fan. Is Kyrie going to the Lakers?
Was it my... I would say, you know what? In a fandom world, I would say I would love to have him right now. But realistically, I would say he be one and done in Brooklyn. He gonna do this 1 year, and we gonna pick him up next year. Well, next summer. I say we gonna buy out maybe Russ, see what he can do for this season, you know, and give LeBron one more good run to get him a ring. And we do get some of our picks back from the AD, from the Lonzo, all that crazy shit. We get some future picks coming in. So I think we can have a down year this year, to be honest with you, and get Kyrie next year. Let LeBron only play like 40-something games, you know what I'm saying? Saving for next season. But it's just so hard because everybody know Russ ain't worth no $47 million. So doing a trade with that, it will be almost stupid for a team to pick that option up. Unless they're giving up a lot of youth or a whole lot of B-list type players like a Tobias Harris or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no other star being traded for Russ. That's the only way we can really get him off our books besides a buyout. So I don't think that'll be a good thing for them too, but it'd be a good reunion for KD. They can have that nigga. It'd be a good reunion for us, see how that shit work, So I would, like, again, in fandom world, that trade could go through and save us like $10 million to sign us a guy, or even give Scottie Pippen Jr., you know what I'm saying, a real contract, because he's balling. But yeah, I would love to see Kyrie. I would love to see Kyrie and LeBron. They got some good chemistry together. I just don't see it this season. It might be potentially around the trade deadline if Kyrie on his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If Kyrie bring his trade value down himself, I think it'd be easier. If he just start being on this bullshit and show up when he want to show up, or it's something, hopefully it doesn't happen, but we know we in America, he takes a political stance on another brother getting killed or another sister getting killed or whatnot, and he like, man, you know what, I got to handle this for a couple months. I can see they getting rid of his ass, and LA will pick it up. Because, believe it or not, LA is about that, though. So they do, as far as politics, like what Kareem did back in the 70s and 80s. So that can hold well with what his stance is. And as you know, when you come to LA, like Shaq, you get movies. We've seen the Drew movie, Uncle Drew. He can have more movies. There's a lot of shit. Come on, Kyrie, I'd love to have you. But it wasn't my topic. But as a Laker fan, I'd love to have that boy. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Isaiah Thomas was balling, bro. Isaiah Thomas was averaging like 25 points a game, going to the cup like AI, bro. He was, his value was high.
I understand you saying that Isaiah Thomas's value is high, but when he originally was traded, he was hurt. He had a hip injury. He was not the same after that. He even played games after he got the injury. Was not the same. So his value was not high. Because everybody understood that you're trading for a guy that's still injured, and he's coming off an injury, and he has you know what I'm saying. At this point now, we don't know if he's going to be the same, which he never was really. I mean, he got back into shape, and I think he got a little bit better as time has gone on years later, but he wasn't the same dude. So his value wasn't as high as a Kyrie who's coming off a year before a championship and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. You're never going to get the value. Everybody knows this. You're never going to get the value for the superstar that you're trading. Period. The people that get the best player is the one that won the trade. Period. Now, you can say how you feel about it, but that is what it is. Darius, I mean, do you think this guy going to get traded or what?
No, because if Russell Westbrook gets traded to the Nets, KD might sit out then. No, I'm not doing this. That's all I got. Like, no, I don't see it happening. My boy, I'm telling you, the boys gonna be together for at least this year, man.
Yep,
at least this year. Whether it's probably not gonna work out because of all the different directions everybody is seeming like they want to go. So it's just gonna be a big fiasco once again. But I think they'll be together for this year, and then next year, both of them is out there.
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think they're going anywhere. I don't really care about Kyrie Irving. I'm in this for KD. Kevin. I'm in this for Kevin.
Hey,
Kyrie was the bonus. Like, okay, now we got a good point guard. I'm in this for Kevin.
Kyrie was
With
collateral
Kevin Lee,
damage.
we packing it up, shipping it out. My shit's already by the door.
You heard it here first, Kyrie. Get the fuck home.
Last and final topic. So, USC and UCLA has decided to join the Big Ten. This is very big and huge news that came out over the week that we were gone. KD's trade request kind of, molded down a little bit, but this is huge news. It's very big because one, does it make the Big Ten better than the SEC?
LSU.
I don't think so. Not quite
LSU.
yet. Right. I do agree with their move. I think it going to have huge recruiting implications as far as the Big Ten is now nationwide, bro. They got both coasts. They got both of the largest markets in the United States. They have LA now, and they also have New York with Rutgers. So you're going to get to know who, not only do you not know who Ohio State is, like the big teams, the Ohio States, the Alabamas, the USCs, because this is huge, not only for football, but for basketball. UCLA is the biggest brand in college basketball, period. No matter what people want to say about Duke or North Carolina or whoever, UCLA has the greatest, most storied history in basketball, period.
Nah, O.J. Simpson.
They also have the greatest player to ever play college basketball in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or at that time, Lou Alcindor. They are huge. And just imagine UCLA playing against Michigan State, Ohio State, Michigan. Every single year in basketball is going to be stupid huge, and it's crazy. So I think this is a huge win on both fronts, because the two big sports that generate the most money is football and basketball. I feel like the SEC is really a lot more focused on the football aspects, where the Big Ten is more focused on football and basketball. But the football side, you get USC. USC is huge in football. You got so many Hall of Famers. You got O.J. Simpson. You also have Troy Polamalu, the Pittsburgh Steelers. You also have Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, Carson Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Johnson. You have so much story history with the football program as well. This is so huge for the Big Ten. It's ridiculous. So where does college football go from here? Is the Big Ten better than the SEC? Sean, you can start it off for us, my boy.
I'm gonna answer this in multiple ways. Far as your questioning, I say Big Ten is already, and it's not to sound biased, Big Ten, this is proven facts. Big Ten already received the most money far as football. I do say this opened up the doors for bigger NIL contracts as well. I also have to say that, going what you just said, from coast to coast, TV contracts will be through the roof even more. And this gives more of an advantage for recruiting, because now you can be seen at 9 o'clock. Say you Rutgers, even though you booty, you out there in USC, you playing a game 3 hours later. Your mom and pops don't have to stay up at 9, 10 o'clock to watch you on TV. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's good for us more nationally televised games like Notre Dame. What was the other question you said? Does it make it better than SEC? No, because everybody has their flavor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their flavor. Some people like Chicago style pizza. Some people like New York style pizza. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their flavor. And what I do admit, just when it comes to basketball and other sports, because also with hockey, which is big too, NCAA, you got your Michigan States and so on, so on, so on. With basketball, like you kind of hit on, It opens up more doors with that as well. So I do think the SEC will have to pull some more teams for us with other sports. Because again, you got now volleyball, you got other big schools in other sports than just the traditional basketball and football. That's gonna bring in more money for those schools as well. But I will admit though, the schools that are struggling, like the Indianas and football and all that, they about to get crushed, bro. They about to be getting punished. I think it's going to even be worse. And I think to answer your last question, will it just make it basically 4 big leagues? I actually think it's going to be worse. I think it's going to be 2. It's going to be more of a like an AFC, NFC type thing. The Big Ten and the SEC. And which I believe they're going to have to grow the playoffs to at least 6 teams. Because if you have the AFC, I mean not AFC, but if you have the championship games, you have 20 teams, bruh. It ain't Big Ten no more. It's like 20 of them now. You know what That's damn near an NFL team, man. So it's gonna have to expand a little bit more. And I think the people that run the TV will probably push that even more because, as you know, they make up new bowls every year. You know what I'm saying? You got a Google Bowl, you got a Big Lighter Bowl. You know what I'm saying? It's some new shit every year. So I think it's gonna have to solidify again on the biggest bowl games, but it's gonna have to stretch it out to 6 because the talent pool is gonna basically break down to 2 different leagues, bro. So it's basically come down to almost some professional shit. These kids already getting paid. These coaches are getting paid. The schools are getting paid, and these kids are basically picking what's best for them, which is good. I admit that they're picking what's best for them. So I think it's a beautiful thing. But at the end of the day, it's gonna have to have some type of structure. I believe now this is going off to another topic. They're gonna probably get rid of a lot of NCAA rules and regulations. I end up being a new type of system because the shit is basically went too far, bro. Like Blair was saying 2 years ago.
I'm just piggyback on some of the stuff that Sean said. Like at this point, because a lot of it is going to be centered around football. It's only 4 spots in the playoff, man.
Yeah.
So you moving. If ain't none of these big teams that's already big moving out, how much better did your chances really get? All these teams is just gonna beat up on each other.
Yep.
And like that's what I believe what Sean said. It's gonna be like 2 big conferences. It's gonna be the SEC and whatever conference get enough teams to compete with the SEC.
Yep.
And like that's it. To me, and then it's gonna be you're gonna have to change the rules because even if all these teams leave the Pac-12, if one of these teams go undefeated in the Pac-12, they still gonna get a look. Pac-12 champion still gonna get a look. You know what I'm saying? All these good teams, you might have had a good team, but shit, you done stacked up the Big Ten, and Ohio State still won.
Yeah.
So what? What did you do? Or you stacked the SEC and Alabama still won. What? You didn't do nothing. Now, your good program, you was in the Pac-12, you in the Pac-12 shit, you probably would have went like 11-1. Now you in the Big Ten, you done lost to Ohio State and Michigan off top. That's 2 losses off top. You could have did that where you was at.
Yeah.
So how much of an advantage are these teams really getting by stacking up in these other conferences?
I think it's all about money, bro.
No Michigan slander. Blair's not here to defend himself.
The last and final thing, guys, you're not going to be able to hear me, but it is America's favorite game. Who's that baller? All right. So it's going to be Brianna and Sean that's going to be giving the ballers. We had a great time shooting this. Hopefully you guys have a great time watching it. And at the end of this, as always, continue to like, share, subscribe. We love you. We appreciate you. Continue to tell people about us. Um, yeah, comment down below who you think the baller is. Don't wait till the end of the video and then put it on there and say like, oh, I was right the whole time. Just comment, and then if you were wrong, just say, hey man, I thought I had it, or I got it on my third try, whatever the case may be. But continue to like, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. We'll holla at you.
Baller is a former NBA player. Uh-huh. He was drafted in 2015, first round. Um, okay, he played for 4 different teams.
Damn.
His he was NBA All Rookie first team. His career average 10.4 points per game, 4.7 rebounds, and 0.9 assists. Who am I?
Joanna.
Yes. 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 From 2015 to 2021.
Hmm. 2015.
Was it dude from Cleveland? That went Cleveland had 2015 pick. Oh, buddy, can you up? We do it as a group. Yeah. Yeah. That would be too. He just retired though. He said
Going as a group. All right.
he wasn't all rookie either though. So eliminate that. Hold on. Michael Carter Williams.
No.
Fuck.
Thanks. That was a good guess, Sean. I was just thinking of him. I was just thinking of him in my head.
So love me some Michael Carter Williams from Syracuse. That was my nigga.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna be the new Magic, man.
I thought he was gonna be it.
But you know
All
what?
he had was his
They
rookie
think
year.
that's Michael Carter Williams.
Those are those McDonald's fries?
No. No. They do homemade fries.
Oh, yeah, they might got. Okay, so we struck out on Mike. It's on y'all too.
Two 2015.
He didn't retire either, bro.
Possibly.
I think.
Shabazz Napier.
Damn.
No.
Damn. Any other clues you can give us? This nigga wasn't in a damn Dove commercial or something. That'd be too deep.
Too easy. I will give you. He played for one of the teams that he played for was the Brooklyn Nets.
The Brooklyn Nets. It wasn't New Jersey.
Brooklyn.
Damn, that means he was there with.
Shit, Mike.
Say it, bro. Fuck it.
I picked this trash bucket on purpose.
I'm thinking. Was he a first or a second round pick? Well then I'm thinking Joe Harris damn near, but he ain't retired though. He fucked up. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't either. It ain't Patty. It ain't Patty.
Mind you, I did go over with my daddy first. I called him. I let him guess. He got both of them.
Damn.
He did. Bam.
From Baltimore.
Baltimore. It might be Andre, bro. Well, now he probably came in like 2012 though.
I'm stumped.
He played on 4 teams. Man, hold on. DeAndre played for the Lakers, the Clippers, Brooklyn. That's 3 that I know of. Jordan.
Come on, man. Nah, he been in the league longer than that.
That's what I said. 2012.
I ain't gonna lie.
He ain't got no ring.
No, I don't like him. I don't even know that man like that.
Yeah, I gotta throw this one in. I don't know.
Yeah. What's the answer?
I stumped you.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm proud of myself.
Hold on. Is he black or white?
Black.
Ah,
And I know y'all. If y'all throw it in, and then I'll give y'all the hint. I know y'all gonna get it.
I'm tapping out.
Y'all tapping out.
I'm tapped.
Okay, this is the last hint, and this is the only reason why my daddy got it too, because I told him this. He went to Duke. No, that was a good guess though.
He went to Duke.
He went to Duke.
Oh, Curry.
Who?
The other Curry.
No.
Seth, no.
Marvin Bagley?
No.
Marvin Bagley played for Detroit. Yeah, and he ain't played for no 4 teams. He went to Duke.
Went to Duke.
Hold on. You said 2015, so damn near.
Fight for him.
Who is it?
It is Jaleel Okafor.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
you the top 5.
Damn, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah, he was supposed to be something big.
He was supposed to be the shit, bro.
Yeah. That was a good.
That was a good one.
I did that, huh? All right. Mm. Okay. Hey, this one should be easier because it's a WNBA player. Y'all know it's not that many of them. Okay. She was drafted in 1997. She was drafted in the first round. She played from 1997 to 2014. She played for 3 different teams. She is a 4-time WNBA champion, a 9-time All-Star, a 3-time All WNBA first team, a 5-time All WNBA second team. Her stats for her career, she averaged 12.6 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.4 assists. Who am I?
That's fun.
No.
You was wrong.
Yeah. 2014.
I'm gonna go Lisa Leslie.
What are you trying? What are you?
But this the Rockets. It's gonna have to be like
drafted in 97.
That's what I just said. It's gonna have to be like Cheryl Swoops or one of them. Cheryl Swoops or that's why I was thinking that was my second guess. But
That's what I was thinking.
nine-time All-Star, 4-time champ, draft.
One All-Star MVP though. It's one All-Star MVP. Yeah.
You said
Is it Tina Thompson?
You are correct. It is Tina Thompson.
Yep. Oh,
Damn, his bum ass.
You do know him. Everybody knows him. He was supposed to be
Oh,
it.
hell yeah. Definitely know him.
He wasn't it.
all right. This is NFL. So this player got 8 playoff appearances. passed over 37,000 yards, rushed over 3,000 yards, has the longest passing yard in school history of 96 yards in a game, second of all time in his conference in that category as far as the longest pass. Who am I? That I did not write down.
How many teams did he play for?
He played for one team.
One team.
Dan Marino.
No, sir. I ain't giving you that many hints, bro. That's not going that because you're. I'm gonna give you this. This is a big old hint. He was Big East Offensive Player of the Decade of the 1990s. Yeah, you already said I was a quarterback. 37,000 passing yards, 3,000 rushing yards. Been to the playoffs 8 times. I got 2 more good hints for you. You already done said Dan Marino. Big player of the decade.
Big East player of the decades in the 90s.
In the 90s.
And Randall Cunningham played for multiple teams. Could be Steve Young, maybe.
That's not big.
Who Steve Young played for?
Oof.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I did 37,000 passing yards, 3,000 rushing.
How long Cordell Stewart played?
Big East.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of quarterbacks in that time.
Yeah.
Got another hint because we've been on the show.
What's the next hint?
You're gonna get it right here. Watch this. He been to the NFC championship game 5 times.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I had to say he was a loser. You feel me? All right.
That was a good one.
This is a basketball player. He's a known guy though. He's a known guy. He's not more Radcliffe. His college jersey is retired. He came in second place. I'm not gonna tell you the year. Well, matter of fact, in the '86 draft, he was the 8th pick. He came in second place behind Chuck Pearson in the Rookie of the Year. Let's see what else I can say. He was all rookie first team. He got 4,000 assists and 4,000 rebounds with 13,000 points. 16 years he played.
I mean, he played from '86 to about 2002.
Yeah. College jersey been retired. Plays to Rookie of the Year behind Chuck Pearson. All rookie first team. In '86. '86 first round pick, 8th pick overall, 13,000 points, 4,000 assists, 4,000 rebounds, 16 years in the league.
Said 4,000 assists, 4,000 rebounds,
13,000 points.
13,000.
One small hint. He never made it to an All-Star game, but always was considered for at least 3.
But he never made it.
But never made it. Bill Davis was.
Grant.
Are we doing this as a team?
Yeah. Got a lot of names already. He is a champion. So Bill Davis got it.
I'm thinking Horace Grant.
Ron Harper.
Ooh.
Ron Harper.
Ooh, I like that too.
He was it.
2002. He had a 16-year career.
But he was like, wasn't he? He was in the '86 draft, right?
They got 20 names, bro. God.
You trying to be, yeah. Well,
I think it's wrong.
I still like Ron Harper.
Well, we got chances. We got options. Yeah, so let's go with Horace, and then we gonna do our other options. Okay.
No. But good though.
Okay.
That was a good one.
He was in '86. I think he was drafted in '86. Right.
He played against Jordan and for Jordan.
Right. Right.
Yeah, he got 3,000 points. 13,000 points. 4,000 assists.
If we pick wrong, we still got two more options.
You said 2 more options.
If we pick wrong, we still got 2 more chances.
Y'all want to lock in Ron?
Yeah.
Good answer. Yep, that's him.
Got
Hall of Fame basketball player.
Yes. My daddy taught me something, y'all.
Okay, that was a good one.
Yep. And it's crazy because he came in second place behind Clyde Drexler on a lot of the All-Star voting. So, hey. Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
He was with the Clippers balling. He was averaging like 23, 25 points a game. Now, he actually got drafted by Cleveland. Then he went to LA. And then he came out to the Bulls, then the Lakers. He got 5.